Good evening, Toronto. You're listening to Lovers Rotation here on CIUT 89.5 FM, the one and only sound of your city. Welcome back and welcome home to your soulful sanctuary here in our beautiful city of Toronto. My name is Aisha and I'm your host tonight. And as always, as per usual, we got some real ones in the room with us tonight. Obviously, I got this girly over here.
Good evening, Toronto. It's your girl T on the mic tonight.
And we are joined by this angel, this
Honestly.
like effervescent. She was a fairy, like, you know, like just amazing energy in the room. I'm gonna let her introduce herself for the audience as well.
Hey everyone, I'm ROSABELL. Thank you so much for inviting me, guys. I'm so excited to be here. And yeah, we're so excited to have you.
Yes. Before we get into everything, obviously we're gonna start you guys off with some tracks because we got a lot to play and a lot to say. Tonight we're gonna start off with Where You Left Me by Savannah Ray. Listen, this album is getting rinsed. Like, I'm rinsing it every single day.
Savannah, we love you.
We love you. I can't stop listening to this album. This is quality R&B, and it's actually her first independent release in terms of an album. So make sure you guys sit back, relax, and we're going to start tonight off with Where You Left Me by Savannah Ray. Welcome back to Lovers Rotation here on CIUT. You guys just heard Amazing by the one and only ROSABELL. Ooh. Amazing title for an amazing song. That was corny, but you know what? We got it. So tell us a little bit about Amazing and the journey to making that song.
So it was quite the journey. I've had that song like maybe 2-3 years in the vault.
Whoa.
Yeah. A lot of my stuff is just, I don't know. It's a lot. But yeah, Amazing is basically about having someone that loves you so much, even through all your craziness and different personalities and versions of yourself. No matter what you bring to the table, they will always, always, always love you. Oh. And yeah, just telling that other person they're so amazing for accepting me the way that I am. Yeah.
Oh. So heartfelt.
Thank you.
So positive. Your music is so positive. That's why I'm just like, the energy it carries. Like, I love that so much. And I think that's such a good message. But let's get into you a little bit more. So you started your singing career doing YouTube covers.
I did.
So tell us about how did you transition from being behind the camera, or sorry, in front of the camera, to being behind the mic in the studio? Because I know that or like, was it a little less nerve-wracking, do you think? Or what was your musical journey?
No, I think it's even more nerve-wracking,
Oh,
honestly.
really?
Because it's one thing to like cover someone else's song in your own way, but like to bring something that you made by yourself, it's completely different, and you never know what kind of reaction you're going to get from other people. But yeah, it's always fun. It's way more fun to like take a second to sit down and be like, oh, what can I create and what can I let people hear that's new from me? But yeah, what was your question?
Sorry, what was your journey from going from making YouTube covers and sort of covering other people's songs to now having songs of your own and performing your music? Like, how did you step into yourself as an artist?
So randomly, just continuing posting my usual covers. A producer from the UK had reached out to me. His name is Arkees. I love him down. If it wasn't for him, I would not be where I am right now. He is one of the very first people that believed in me, that was like, your voice is amazing, I want to make something with you. So it's been probably like, I feel like 5 years or so that we've known each other. And just from that, like, we've just been creating a lot of stuff together. I'll write something, send it to him, and then he'll create a beat off of just my vocals. Wow. And we just go back and forth like that. Yeah.
So it was like a perfect meeting, like a perfect synergy.
It literally was. Yeah. And I felt like I was getting to a point of making my covers where I didn't know what else I could do like differently. I did want to start something, but I didn't know, you know, the path to take for that. So it really felt like God intervention of just like, here, like do something.
Yeah.
Finally. Yeah.
Exactly.
Literally. But yeah. Yeah.
And what was like when it came to songwriting for the first time? Like, what was that process like for you? Were you intimidated by it? Did it come very naturally?
You know what? I was writing like little songs here and there since I was a kid, but nothing like I would take seriously. So when I got the opportunity to finally do that, it was really nerve-wracking because I'd never shown anyone anything that I've written. Sidetracking for a second, I did in high school. We had this assignment to do where we would take a song, and it was like this psychology assignment. We could take a song and then make our own lyrics to it. So I chose,
That's cool.
yeah, I chose Black and White by Michael Jackson to write. I don't even remember what the topic was, but it was some psychology concept. And then a lot of people were like, oh, this is really cool. Like, I didn't know that you could songwrite. And I was like, I didn't know I could do it either. You know? So yeah, just off of that and then snowballing after Archie had found me on YouTube, like, also having that safe space of someone telling you that they like what you do was like very affirming. So it kind of pushed me out of my shell more to be like, hey guys, I can do this. Yeah.
I love that. That's very nice. And I think it's kind of like divine timing as well. Like you had all of these small moments that sort of led to all of the amazing music, like amazing that you're doing. So I would say, so your sound, I've seen you describe it sometimes as like pop R&B. It's like, I think it's like such a perfect seamless fusion of the two genres. And you remind me so much like vocally, of Ariana Grande. Even when I listen to your music, I'm just like, this is, and that is really good because, you know, Ariana comes from like a really strong vocal background. But how would you describe your music past just pop and R&B, or how do you want it to make people feel when they listen to it?
So the kind of music I usually listen to is, when I was younger, was very much like always fun, bubbly pop music. Like you give me a K-pop song that's like really fun, I'm gonna be listening down to it, you know? And I just like the feeling that you get from listening to those kind of tracks, and from someone who has like, you know, been through stuff that is not the most positive. If I can like turn that around and like find the positive side to it, I'd rather much more listen to that than like me just making a bunch of sad songs. You know, I want something to make you feel like giddy and up and poppy and fun. Yeah.
I like music that makes you float.
Exactly.
That's so beautiful. So do you feel like that's like, when it comes to your artist image and like this type of music that you put out, is it like you want people to be uplifted and like, you know, they can push away their sad times or bad times and be like, you know what, I'm gonna turn on some Rosabelle and I'm gonna get giddy. Like that's the vibe you're trying to
It's
create.
definitely that. Like I just want you to be able to like, if you're in a mood, not the greatest mood, just be like, yeah, Rosabelle. I want to listen to some Rosabelle right now.
Yes.
You know? Yeah.
That's
like,
a good tagline.
especially like when you are feeling down, having that kind of music really like switches your vibe completely. Even if it's a moment of of me being able to like take you out of feeling like that, I think it's really important. Yeah.
Do you ever listen to like, because your music is uplifting and you say, you know what, if I'm feeling kind of low, I would rather, you know, channel that into some positivity. When you're feeling low though, do you personally run for the sad songs, or do you usually, you know what, let me just go for the positive vibes?
Girl, I do go for the sad song.
Yeah.
I do. Like I literally have some like seasonal playlists that I will do where it's like sad girl fall, sad girl summer.
Oh,
like
wow.
that.
Yes.
Okay, she's
Yes,
a curator.
It's not the same. The
No,
sad,
it's not.
there's different sadness,
No.
different
Like,
levels.
get your headphones on, you're walking to the bus stop, like, yeah, this is the movie I'm in. This is what I'm feeling right now. But yeah, I'm trying my best to also change that, because music is very healing and it can influence your mood and whatnot. So like sometimes if I am feeling sad, I might just put on a track from me, or like like a Disney Channel song that's like a deep cut from my childhood to be like, oh yeah, this is fun, like we're all in this together. Or
We
like
are all
something
in this
from
Yes, no, that's real.
You know what? We are all in this together.
we literally are. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'd be doing.
That's awesome. And I guess in terms of your start to where you are now, where would you say were like some of the biggest inspirations that you had getting into music and like songwriting and all of that?
So I do have a story about this.
Ooh.
My very first album that I had purchased on the iTunes store was Ariana Grande's Yours Truly album, like right when it had dropped.
Lovely.
And that literally changed the trajectory of my life. Like it was bop after bop after bop. And like, yeah, from the lyrics to the music, the melodies, it really had touched me. So just off of that and just really trying to explore what kind of other music that I like, yeah, really pushed me to be like, okay, I kind of want to do something like this too. Yeah.
I love that. Like, so what have you been listening to lately? What's on your Spotify? What's been bumping?
Lately, I've been listening to a lot of Raven Lene. Like, I be putting Dream Girl on rotation, like all the time. Yeah,
Yes.
love her. I feel like I'm gonna say her name wrong. Jazz Sinclair. I feel like I completely said that wrong, but she's a UK artist. I really love her music too. Archie actually put me onto her, and yeah, her voice is really beautiful. I just love anything that can, floaty, as you said, something really like airy, bubbly, dreamy. Yeah, that kind of vibe.
Raven Lene is actually perfect for that kind of music. Like, oh, never get sick of her. Raven, I love you. Yeah, I love you. All right. Well, on that note, we're going to jump into the next set of tracks. And you chose Read Your Mind by Sabrina Carpenter. So I love Sabrina Carpenter. Yes. I love her music. And they were teasing me at work last year when her album dropped because I just kept running it. And I'm like,
don't judge.
No,
don't
yeah,
judge.
Makes sense.
It's good. So tell our audience a little bit about why you chose this song today.
So, Sabrina. I love Sabrina down. Oh my goodness. So when when that album had come out, Emails I Can't Send, that was the first song that really caught my attention. It's so fun. It's just from the melody, the instrumentation of it, it's so fun. You don't even really got to be listening to what she's saying. Just like how she's singing it just puts you into like a good groove. I just really enjoy it. That's one of my favorite songs in that album. Yeah.
Amazing. Well, we got Read Your Mind by Sabrina Carpenter here next on Lover's Rotation. So, in terms of a song like Breeze, obviously, like the music video of it like coincides with that. Like it's very tropical, it's very lush, it's very like
beach vibes,
somewhere you want to be,
like
where the song transports you to. So, where did you film the video for this? I was like, this is not Toronto.
It's not.
I'm like, this is not Scarborough Bluffs.
Oh my gosh, actually, I do have a story about that as well.
Let's hear it.
Girl, this song, because it had taken so long, I was thinking, where's the best place for me to shoot this? I went to the Bluffs. I went to Toronto Island.
Oh, I thought you
in like the cold weather, and I was like, this is not giving the vision that I had for myself. And just what's the word? It just so happened that my boyfriend and I were planning a trip to Mexico, and I'm like, yeah, we're gonna film the music video there. We're gonna film the music video in Cancun, and just at the resort, the water was beautiful. It was exactly how I imagined the song to be with the sand. Like I used so many nature words in the song, and I really wanted to show that in the music video to give that visual, and I think it really executed the way that I wanted it to. Yeah.
That's perfect. Yeah, and honestly, Breeze, it's perfect now, like hearing the context of you going to Mexico doing this on vacation, because it really makes you feel like, oh, I'm just on a beach in Mexico. I'm vacationing. I'm enjoying the waves, like everything from the visual to the colors. It all came together very well, and it, like you said, it really suits the song. So I guess with regards to all your other releases as well, like how much do you consider things like aesthetics and visuals and like the entire package in addition to your song when you're, executing?
That's what takes me so long to release everything, because I have these grand ideas in my head, and I am just one girl. I'm just a girl. Literally just one girl that has these big dreams for myself, and the projects that I want to make sometimes are a little I can't really do that right now. So I got to reel it back and like think, okay, how can I still execute it the way that I want it to, but still within my like capacity of like what I can actually do, So yeah, a lot of planning goes into it. I love a good Pinterest board. I'm taking so much inspiration off of that, off of other artists as well. As you've noticed, Ariana is a very big influence in a lot of my music. So I really want to give that just fun, fresh, like girly aesthetic in every visual thing that I do as well. Yeah.
Have you always had sort of the same kind of like that girly, fun, like kind of like islandy aesthetic, or is that something that has sort of developed as you've become an artist?
It's really developed. This also kind of goes in with what kind of music I did want to make, because I love listening to everything. I've had my, indie girl rock phase. I like dipped my toes into country once.
Oh, okay.
So it's really a thing of like really finding the kind of branding and the kind of person I want to present myself to be when making my music. And yeah, this aesthetic, it was always in me. I've always kind of been this kind of person, but I did want to like, try new and different things, and that does appear a lot in a lot of the stuff that I have done. But this is home. This is my main base. This is how I want to present myself always. Yeah.
Amazing. So we're going to get into our next segment. So we're going to ask you, okay, and you can give us any answer. It could be as spicy or as sweet.
Unhinged.
But we love it, the spicier it is.
Yeah.
So tell us, what is your music, media, culture hot take right now?
Pop music is not just, the radio stuff you're hearing. I'm tired. I'm tired. I've actually been having a lot of difficulty with this, navigating with different producers and whatnot, because a lot of people have this idea in their head that pop music is like, no shade, Benson Boone, Megan Trainor,
Shade.
And I love Megan Down, but there's so many variations to pop. It's literally just popular music. Pop music can be anything. Like Bruno Mars is pop music. There's a lot of stuff on Summer Walker's albums that are pop, even though she's an R&B artist. And yeah, even just the label of like, oh, you're a black girl, so you're making R&B, right? No, I make pop R&B.
That part.
So yeah, I just think people need to open up their minds more in terms of like what pop music is and what it sounds like, because there's so many variations of it. There's not just one sound of what pop is. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's very true. I feel like when it comes to pop, people are like, okay, especially those of us that grew up in that like EDM pop era with like 2012, Katy Perry's when Nicki Minaj was doing Starships Are Meant to Fly, all that kind of stuff. I think a lot of us are kind of stuck in that. So when you hear pop music, you're thinking like, okay, Poker Face, Lady Gaga, like all of these things. But I think it's really evolved. Yeah. It's evolved to mean even like some rap is pop music because it's just, some people consider it just be like popular music. Would you agree with that? Because some people are like, pop music is just popular music. It can be anything. Or do you feel like pop music still has to have kind of that traditional
like those certain
energy?
I don't think so. I think we've evolved so much with music that like a lot of different genres are not just this one thing. There's so many subsectors in it. There's different sounds. There's different ways people interpret different things, and not one genre will be the same to every person. I would say,
that's a really good take. And one thing I also want to add on, like you said too, like being a Black female artist in the pop space, like I find that a lot of people, like you said, they default to certain thought patterns when it comes to approaching like people that are doing different. Like when I think of artists like Rachel Chinariri or like there's just so many artists that are really trying to break that mold, and I think that's something very cool that you're also doing, showing other like Black female artists that like you can do any genre you want, first of all, and then you can also be a very good like representation of said genre. So I think it's very cool. Like, do you feel like you're in like a trailblazing space right now? Like, do you feel like there's other artists in your exact position also doing similar things?
I definitely don't think that I'm the only person doing it. I'm forgetting all these people's names. But there was recently another, because I'm Nigerian, I saw another Nigerian girl. She's really popping off. If I can find her, I'll show you guys. Yeah. But she also makes pop music, and it's very beautiful. Like, I really think that a lot of different people are changing a lot of like traditional things that really changing the way that people view different things. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I agree. Even like Lucala.
Yes.
Yeah, she's from Toronto. Like she's killing it in the pop scene as well too. So I'm glad that, you know, we're like just showing that multifaceted nature of Black women. But we're gonna jump into the next set of tracks. We're gonna get into Breeze. So guys, go open the window. Go stand by the window.
Touch
if you don't have a window, go turn on the fan. And, you know, just like let your hair out your ponytail and just close your eyes and pretend you're in Mexico with Rosabelle and her boyfriend. Okay, we got Breeze up next on Lover's Rotation. Welcome back to Lover's Rotation. You guys just heard Angel of My Dreams by Jade, and that was chosen by the one and only Rosabelle. Tell us a little bit about your relationship with this track.
When I first heard this song, my mind was blown. Like, even just the music video for it. So let me because I love telling my little stories. Yes. So on Twitter one day, I go on, someone tweets, "Why is no one talking about this?" I'm like, let me go check out the music video.
That tactic.
So
I'm
good.
to you guys.
Like,
so good.
You guys. But, yeah.
It always works.
It always works though.
So I go check it out, and I'm like, oh, Jade from Little Mix.
That Jade.
Yeah, that Jade.
Wow,
Okay.
Jade from Little Mix has her debut moment, and it's a crazy music video, crazy storytelling, and the lyrics are just so beautiful. Like, the song is about how the angel of her dreams is just her becoming a singer, and like the lyrics are like, "Angel of my dreams, I will always love you and hate you. It's not fair." And it's just about her journey in Little Mix and how she's had a lot of bad moments in her career, but still she doesn't want to let go of it because she is always chasing after becoming a singer. And I know I've seen, like, just off of this one song, she's been given so much love, you know, and it was a crazy debut. Just visually, musically, it was beautiful. Yeah. And off of that song, I had a performance last year at this really beautiful big church, and I was able to sing it for a fashion show. So like singing it on the side while all these models came in, and it was just a really beautiful moment. And I also resonated a lot with it, just like being in the space of trying to achieve this crazy career. So yeah, I really resonated a lot with the song, and it's just a crazy, cool, fun song to listen to. Yeah.
That's so cute. I'm glad Jade is doing good.
Yeah.
She's doing amazing.
Little Mix, yeah, they were a big thing, especially if you were into One Direction. I think that it was connected. Is that all of us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. Directioners unite.
Yeah, that's all unite. But we're gonna get into the last part of our show, in which we ask you what's been on your mind and what's been on your heart these days. So this is your opportunity to literally say anything at all. The mic is yours, the floor is yours, and it can be literally about anything.
Okay. Deep cut. Yeah, I've just day to day been dealing with like a lot of imposter syndrome. I feel like being accepted into the Remix project was a really big deal and so amazing and fun that I have this beautiful opportunity. But at the same time, I just remember walking my way into the building being like, did they mistakenly send me this email? Like, am I supposed to be in this place with all these talented people, you know? And I still very much am a baby artist. You know, I'm learning every day and being influenced and trying to gain as much knowledge and resources as possible to make my dream come true. But at the same time, I'm having a lot of moments of like is this the right thing I'm doing? Like, am I meant to be in this place? Are the steps I'm taking the right steps? So, yeah, I'm just taking it little by little, day by day, to figure that out for myself. Yeah,
that's all you can do. And honestly, I completely relate to you. I'll say right off the bat, because like also being in Remix now, same thoughts were going through my head of like, I don't think I was supposed to. Right. I don't know if I was supposed to be here with everybody, but
they meant to invite Jellen.
Yeah, I'm like, was there a typo or something? But I think one thing, and I don't know if I'm sure this is something we can all relate to, is with regards to feeling like an imposter in certain spaces. Like a lot of people will say fake it till you make it, but I'm also realizing that there is just like, we're all still learning at the end of the day. And I think as long as you always have that, or at least I tell myself that as long as I entering every situation with like an open mind and willingness to learn, like that imposter syndrome will eventually shake off. And even if it doesn't, I feel like it's enough motivation to just keep at something like consistently. I feel like that's even something we felt like with building the show and building Lovers Rotation as well, right? Like it's been quite the journey.
Oh yeah, quite the journey. First of all, you belong there. Like,
yes, that too.
Your music is so good, so polished. Like it just evokes such strong emotions as well. So don't ever doubt yourself. You're amazing and you belong there. But it's like she said, it's and also you don't do that to yourself either. You belong in that room as well too.
You do.
Yes, ma'am.
So but imposter syndrome is such a huge thing, especially when you're working as a creative. And like she said, like for us, when it comes to Lovers, like I think in the beginning we kind of just like threw ourselves into it. So as time went on, it's kind of like, oh, is this real? Is this really happening? And like even like at this point, like now we're starting to get more interviews. We're in such an amazing space, like feeling very blessed. But at the same time, sometimes I'm just like, wow, this is an actual thing.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, this is an actual thing. And so it's such an interesting feeling that I think a lot of us and a lot of our audience can relate to as well. Like, is there anything you ever like tell yourself to like remind yourself like you are that girl? Like, what's your I'm that girl routine?
My moments with God. I really like, it'll be at my like lowest. I'll be like, oh yeah, I have somebody to pray to. So it'll, I don't know, be in the middle of the night, I'm overthinking too much, and then I'm just like, stop, I'm giving it to you, please.
Right. Like, you know what, take the wheel.
You know? And it's those moments that like let me go to sleep at night without like thinking too much, you know? And then I just get the ball rolling from there. And amazing people like you guys like giving me these opportunities, or, you know, my boyfriend telling me, girl, what are you talking about? You know, or just like my mom, like instilling, you know, good words to me always, you know. It's, I would just say other people like dragging me out of those thinking patterns really helped me to ground myself and be like, you got it. Like, I don't know what you freaking out over, you know? Yeah.
I love that. What are some of the goals or some of the things that you hope to see for yourself shortly as an artist?
I really want to be able to put out album/EP sometime next year or so.
Girl, don't be coming here in 2029.
I was gonna say,
right?
are we?
How long are you like to talk about? It's finally here.
It will come. It will come. Please. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying my best to put that together, because I kind of was taking a step back to be like, maybe when I hit this amount of people listening to me, or, you know, I meet this person or do that, that's when I'll be ready to make it. But I really just had the revelation of like, if I don't make it now, I don't think I'm going to give myself excuses every time. So yeah, that's a big project that I'm actually trying to put together finally. Yeah.
Yes. Is there anything else like that you see for yourself, or like what is something that even if it doesn't feel real, you know, sometimes speaking it into existence is good. Do you have those dreams of like breaking out of Toronto or breaking out of the scene? I think a lot of people think about that as well, like sort of bridging that gap or breaking into a different market as well.
For me, I really dream of having my Victoria Monet moment. I just really want to be able to be in rooms with people that I can write amazing music for, and then eventually just off of that feeling like, okay, I'm ready to finally do this for myself, biggest thing for me right now, of course, making my own music, but I really want to write with a lot of more people and be in those spaces where I can hear something that I've written for someone else, like be sang by millions of people one day. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Do you have like a dream collaboration of sorts? Like okay, this is the one. Let me challenge you. Other than Ariana, okay, other than Sabrina,
Okay.
that you would be like, hey, if this person sang my song, or like I was in the room working with this person, like who would that be?
I would love to make a song with Coco Jones. Like
Ooh,
Coco's voice is it's so buttery. It's so, beautiful. Yeah, I would really love to make something with her. I love all of her tracks. Yeah.
Amazing. We're putting that into the universe.
Coco.
Okay.
Give us a call. We'll give her a call.
Please.
All right. So where can our audience find you? On your social, streaming, just everything.
Plug it all.
Plug it in.
Y'all can find me on everything at ROSABELL Music, Instagram, YouTube, SoundCloud, Twitter, Facebook. I'm ROSABELL Music on streaming platforms. You can just type in ROSABELL and I will be there.
Spell it out for them, though.
Yeah.
For ROSABELL Music, that's ROSABELL MUSIC.
There we go.
Spotify, Apple Music, all of that. That's just ROSABELL, ROSABELL.
Amazing. So we're going to end the night with Hurt by the one and only. Tell us a little bit about this track before we jump in and say goodbye.
So I know I was going on this whole train about like writing a lot of positive music, but I also really think it's fun writing a really sad song to a really like poppy beat.
This girl said fun. Okay.
I think it's funny because like people will be listening to it and being like, oh, this is fun, like you're not really thinking too much, and then you sit down and listen to the lyrics and it's like, oh, is she okay? Yeah, I SZA does that a lot with her stuff too. It's fun, and even though the lyrics are about feeling hurt, it also puts you in that mood of like, okay, I'm feeling this way, but I can still be happy. I can find whatever I need to find to like take me out of that funk and, be groovy, have fun, live life. Yeah.
Well, you guys are about to be groovy, have fun, live life, because we're going to end the night off with Hurt by ROSABELL. Make sure you guys go follow us on Instagram at lovers.rotation. All of our song track lists are there. You'll find out about all of the events that we're throwing, all the great stuff, all the good, fun lover stuff. Tap into the lovers world with us. If you want to talk anything lovers related, our email is loversrotation@ciut.fm. Don't be shy. We don't bite during the day. And make sure you guys go show us some love on our Instagram. Our Instagram is at lovers.rotation. You'll see all of our track lists. You will see all of the events that we're throwing, any partnerships, all of the amazing, exciting things that, we work so hard to bring you guys. And you'll love it. You'll love it, of course. If you want to tap in with us for anything lovers related, our email is loversrotation@ciut.fm. And we do have a new member on the team. We are so excited to welcome Crystal to our team. She's going to be working with our girl, Des, to, keep the sound nice, fresh, crisp, the best quality for you guys always. So big up Crystal. And so I'm going to plug in their Instagrams as per usual. Make sure you guys go show them some love. As always, Des's Instagram is at des.sound. And for Crystal, I'm going to spell it out now. All right. So it's at CHRII.STEL_. That's CHRII.STEL_. Make sure you guys go show them some love. As always, all of our episodes are edited for video on YouTube by the one and only Dapper. Make sure you guys go show him some love at Dapper_TL on Instagram. So without further ado, we're going to say our goodbyes. Thank you, Madame. Thank you so much for blessing the room tonight.
Thank you for having me.
No, of course, we're so happy to have you. And on that note, we're gonna send you off with the one and only ROSABELL. We're going to play Hurt. As always, make sure to stay connected, stay safe, and smile. Have a great night.